Move on to the fourth on the programme, and race number 4 is a Class 4, 1,600 metres the trip. Keep winning in this grade for the first time, as is Amazing Agility. Full of chances. Was a winner over the 1,800 metres 2 starts back. Back to the mile now. My winner, third course and distance last out behind Let Us Win. Fantastic show and romantic Chief behind Smiling Pride last time. Chef even, not Chief. Ever Laugh, runner-up last night behind Let Us Win, and Jing Jing King is also coming out of the Let Us Win race. President Paramount Matthew Chadwick will jump from barrier 2. Chef, not Chief.
Jing Jing King and Romantic Chef potentially might roll forward, although stepping up to the longer trip, that is an option from the wide barrier, but he actually closed off quite nicely when they stepped into 1,400 and allowed him to find his feet early. So all of a sudden, if you change the tactics again on a young horse, it could go pear-shaped, but I can see the potential of rolling forward. My winner, Ever Laugh. President Paramount's another one that could roll forward too. It was hard to get a real guide. There's not a real noted leader in this.
Sunny Power had a real hard run last time, and I just wondered if it had taken it out of him. His track work's been OK since. Thought I'd show it. He's the one closest to us. Here's a winner 3 starts ago as this horse, but that was the back end of last season. My winner, now he's had some tough runs as well, and he's got barrier 12 once again. Actually, and Sunny Power's got barrier 14. Horses are going well, but they've got some tough draws to overcome. You can see him down the back straight here with race day rider Karis Teeton aboard. And here is Nigella Lawson. She's going nicely, or Romantic Chef with Zach Purton aboard. And he's only had the limited starts here, 4 starts so far, but or 3 starts. Looks okay.
There you go. With that image now, I'll never forget, will I?
Yeah.
No.
Chef, not Chief.
Yeah, exactly.
Chef. All right.
Help you out.
What's your famous Nigella meal, Paul?
She has a good chocolate cake. Whittaker's chocolate, beautiful.
6.2 going into the Triple Trio here, so an estimated dividend of $12 million for Triple Trio players. Start off with Sunny Power and Ever Laugh, finishing midfield here over course and distance.
I'm going to go with Ever Laugh. I thought this was a really good run. Jenny gave him a real positive rap from the paddock. He went in here third up. We know he is a horse that's performed well course and distance in the past, and last season he looked like he was progressive, but then he turned out to be a little bit unpredictable. But this was a good performance. I thought he ran particularly well coming down that middle part of the track. I think from a good barrier here, as Paul mentioned, a lot of the other chances that are going well have drawn wide. Yeah. I'm going to go with him.
Yeah, it's another tricky race, I thought. There's a host of chances here. I think the whole card's a bit like this. And he ran really well last time, but again, I couldn't find a spot for him, but I wouldn't be surprised if he ran well. All
right. Heroic Guru is a bit of a tricky customer. He's certainly got the ability. Doesn't always show it. We've got Garlic Yad to check on as well.
Look, his track work had picked up a lot before this run. I thought the run wasn't too bad. Heroic Guru's definitely going better. He's won off a rating of 79 before. He got up to Class 2, this horse. He's an 8-year-old now, but he's now into Class 4, over a mile. He has run well at Happy Valley before. He's going to be a good price, so I'm going to side with him and make him the long shot.
Yeah, he's a long shot type of horse, I think, these days. I wouldn't be surprised if he bobbed up.
All right, OK, so certainly a little squeak for him. Ever Laugh, my winner, and Jing Jing King. Again, course and distance, Ever Laugh faring best.
Yeah, so, Ever Laugh obviously finishes alongside of Let Us Win, who was first across the line on the dirt at the start prior and then lost it in the steward's room. And, again, I just think, Jenny gave him a good rap, Ever Laugh, and he's worth throwing into the tips because he's drawn well.
Yeah, no, definitely. I've gone with my winner because he's had some tough runs. And when they've ridden him cold, I thought he's gone really nicely. So I've got him in the numbers, my winner, but only on a 4th line.
Yeah, just the wide barrier was a concern, but he does look close.
All right, let's have another look at Romantic Chef and Jing Jing King. Another chance to take a check on his progress. We see him at the trials.
Yeah, look, they rode Romantic Chef quiet in this trial. So we were talking about the speed map before, and because he's drawn 13 steps to the mile, do they roll the dice and then want to press forward, or do they just sort of stick with a solid plan and give him, a little bit of traction, a little bit of something to work with Romantic Chef? Because they've been riding him quiet and he's been finding the line. He's looked very green in his first 2. He looked better last start when they stepped to 14 because he had more time. I think if they stepped a mile and then rush him out and push him forward, it could all go pear-shaped again. So I hope they ride him cold. If they do, I think he's a chance.
Yeah, by Savabeel as well, so the mile looks ideal for him. I found a spot for him.
All right, first leg of the TT, and we've got, 5-1 the field?
Yeah, so that's a real open race, this one. So I'll go the long shot in this race with Heroic Guru because he's so well rated and he has picked up. I know he's 8 years old now, but his track work has been good recently. Romantic Chef is the young newcomer on the block. He's only a 4-year-old ISG by Savabeel, so I think the 1600 looks ideal for him. Gold Velvet's been running some good races recently, and that win at Happy Valley at the end of last season was huge. My winner, he's had some tough runs recently. I think they'll ride him cold near run on late. 5, 9, 13 and 6, but I like the 5 each.
Will they ride Romantic Chef cold or go forward, Paul?
I reckon they might go back with a 1600.
I went with the 10. I just think with all the question marks alongside of quite a few other horses in the race that are some chance, the 10's drawn well. He should get a nice, comfortable run under Umberto Responsibly, who rode his 100th winner on Wednesday night. And I think Everlaugh can really give these a bit of a run for their money. Full of chances, had clear excuses last start. The whole first half of the field went forward and they all finished at the back and the run-ons came in. Clear excuse for him and the others in that race. Romantic Chef to close off. My winner, ready to win, but the gate's tricky again. So 10 on top each way for me.
Yeah, 10 for me as well. My numbers are similar to yours, Brett, but the only number we've all got is the 9. And that's Romantic Chef in the first leg of the TT. That could be the banker horse. We will find out. 4 races down, and a reminder that the feature race is race number 7 on Sunday. That's the Chevalier Cup.